Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tina. In today's video, it's going to be Is It a Dupe video. And as you guys know, this is the Rosé in the Air from Wet n Wild, and this is the Modern Renaissance palette. So before I jump right to it and let you know the whole drill, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell right next to it if you haven't yet. That way you can get notifications whenever I upload new videos, which I do a lot of beauty reviews and tutorials, so check those out. So my eyes looks a little bit crazy right now because I applied two different palettes. So the first palette in here, as you can see, it's a Modern Renaissance palette, which is my all-time favorite. I love it, I love it, I love it. I love how it is so warm, yet it has the berry, it has the nude colors in there. So I really just enjoy using this palette. So I use this in this eye look right here, as you can see, and it blends really nice, super smooth, and I didn't have any problems with any of the fallout. A-okay, guys. So Wet n Wild came out and revamped their color icon palette, and I picked up the Rosé in the Air. So this is what it looks like. So as you can see, comparing this to the Modern Renaissance palette, so you can see why people would think that this is a dupe. So let me go do it this way. So you can see why people would think that this is a dupe, because there's a lot of similarities between these two. Now, this is what I used on this eye right here. So as you can see, it's not a full dupe. I can already tell that this eye look right here, that berry shade that I put in my outer V area of my eyes, is way brighter than the Modern Renaissance one with this color that I applied. I think this one, Love Letter, yeah, this one. So it looks similar, very similar in the pan, but the only difference is that this is way brighter. So you can see that in there. And upon applying this, I'm going to tell you guys right now, upon applying this, it looked absolutely beautiful. It applied really nicely. It blended really well, except for this color right here. Again, this is a more of that reddish dark color, so it is harder to apply and blend on the eyes. However, the formula is actually pretty smooth. It's nice. It's laid on the eyes really good. But the thing is that it's not as pigmented as the Modern Renaissance palette. So the first thing that I did to get this eye look right here was I dipped my blending brush into this shade right over here, and this is the dupe for the One Fresco. So that shade right there, you can see, that's that. And I went ahead and dipped my brush into the transition shade right over here, and that is the Warm Taupe dupe right there. And then I also went ahead and dipped the brush into this shade right here, the berry shade, and this one is the Love Letters. So as you can see, these two look exactly alike in the pan, but they're not. So as you can see, this is a little bit more brighter than the shade that I have on this side. So this is the Modern Renaissance palette right here, and this one is the Wet n Wild one. So you can see the difference between the two shades. And then I went ahead and took the antique brown shade, and then I put it all over my inner corners to the middle area of my lids, and then I used that shade right there on top to apply that in here on this side of my eye. And on the lower lash line, I went ahead and used this brown shade right here, and that is the shade right here that I used on the other side of my eyes. And then I went ahead and used this orange shade right here to kind of smoke it out a little bit more. And then for this, for the Modern Renaissance part, I did use this shade Real Gar right here. So as you can see, looking at it side by side, there is some difference, but it's not that far off, to be honest with you. The payoff is great on both sides. I feel like it is an absolutely amazing deal with what you're getting, but the feeling of having a more of a luxurious palette, the payoff of this is amazing. While the payoff of this, you have to work it to kind of get the Modern Renaissance look in a way. But this palette right here retails for only $5.99, I believe, from Walgreens. I will put the price right here, but I think I got this for $5.99. And this Modern Renaissance palette, I got this for $42, I think $42 or $44 at Sephora 2 years ago when they released it, and I've been loving it ever since. The consistency of this palette is actually really nice, very smooth. I love the pigmentation of it, being that it is a drugstore priced item. I feel like you still are getting a good deal. Now, is it a dupe with the Modern Renaissance palette? No, it's not a complete dupe. There are some shades in here that are gonna differ from the Modern Renaissance palette, but I mean, if you are truly trying to get some of the looks from the Modern Renaissance palette, you cannot go wrong with something like this. I mean, if my eyes is open like this, you really can't see much of it. You know, the difference is not as much. And I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of looks that you can achieve with this that you can also achieve with the Modern Renaissance palette. So all in all, it is not a dupe. However, I think that it is a wonderful alternative to the Modern Renaissance palette, especially if you are on a budget. Alright guys, so this is it. I hope you guys loved this video. I will see you guys again next time. Comment down below if you're gonna pick this up or not. I would love to know, alright? I love you. Bye!